when it comes to parents, you don't really think about them passing away. And of course, my dad wasn't in the UK at the time either. He wanted to go back home to Pakistan. And basically, we already came back from Pakistan, but he was just urging to go back literally like the very next month. And he was like, "You've just come back, like we all just came back. You want to go back again?" But, no, okay. So he went, and I guess that was basically just like death calling him there. We went there, just chilled there for like about a month. Then I think one night he was basically getting up to go to the bathroom, and he basically dropped back, and he had cardiac arrest and he passed away there.
What's up, lovely people? Welcome back to another video right here on Entrepreneur Podcast Club. You start again, sorry.
It's alright.
You're all over the place today.
It's alright.
How you feel? Are you relaxed or?
I'm relaxed.
Okay, that's alright. What's up, lovely people? Welcome back to another video right here on Entrepreneur Podcast Club. I'm your host, Mr. EPC, and welcome to part 2, the first ever part 2 on this channel. And give a big massive round of applause to my very special guest, Zahid. So welcome to the show first and foremost.
Second time, thank you very much.
No problem, and thank you very much for your time. So do you just want to reintroduce yourself to the viewers?
Yeah, so in short, I'm Zahid. I've got a marketing agency, and I do influence and online social media too.
Okay, fantastic. And in terms of your marketing agency, what is the name of your marketing agency?
That's Visionaire UK.
Okay, so I'll put the link to Visionaire UK in the description box below. So if you are looking for a marketing agency, feel free to reach out to Zahid. So last year in December 2023, you lost your father, which I'm sorry to hear about. How did that impact you financially and mentally?
Okay, so to be honest, when it comes to parents, you don't really think about them passing away. And of course, my dad wasn't in the UK at the time either. He wanted to go back home to Pakistan. And basically, we already came back from Pakistan, but he was just urging to go back literally like the very next month. And he was like, "You've just come back, like we all just came back. You want to go back again?" But, no, okay. So he went, and I guess that was basically just like death calling him there. We went there, just chilled there for like about a month. Then I think one night he was basically getting up to go to the bathroom, and he basically dropped back, and he had cardiac arrest and he passed away there.
Okay, sorry to hear about that. So how did that impact you mentally?
Mentally, it was quite bad, you know, because most people, they'd want to spend their last few moments with the one that's passing away. But of course, dad was in PK, so half the family had to watch basically his funeral on like a video call. Half of us were there, so it was quite hard. And then of course, like seeing your mum cry and your sisters cry, and even your brother like start tearing up as well. You can't really help it but to tear up too. And of course, you just lost your dad too, so it does affect you quite a lot.
Okay, yeah. And you talk about your siblings there.
Yeah.
Are you the oldest sibling?
No. So I've got 2 brothers, both older than me, 2 sisters, also both older than me.
So you're the youngest then?
Basically.
Okay, right.
After my dad passed away, basically one of my older brothers, Imran, who's also got the same.
Yeah.
He like kind of stepped up and became like a father like figure towards us guys. So see, obviously that didn't come too quick because also he just also lost his dad. But over like a few weeks, months, he started stepping up too, and like he started stuff that like our father was telling us not to do, and then do this, motivating us. He started doing that too. So that had a positive effect because it's like dad's gone now, but I have dad in like a different, as a brother as well. Do you get? So I can have a brother conversation and a dad conversation, and he'd understand both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after your father passed away, how active were you on social media? Because I know that plays a big impact on what you do in terms of your business. So how active were you?
To be honest, I don't think I was active for about a whole month, you know.
Okay.
At least, or a month and a half.
So what motivated you to go back?
Do you know it is prayer, literally prayer. Without prayer, we're not really anything, to be honest, because the one that made us, you've got to pray. You've got to give all due respect to where it's earned. But what it is with prayer, it's like a mental detox. It's like a detox for your own body. Sometimes you need that in life. Some people, they won't be too close to their prayers, but they'll be quite happy. But then after, they'll be proper miserable and like upset. They won't really know too much what they're doing. But obviously, if you got a good family and you got your prayers are there, you always like you're with your family, like your mom, your sisters, your brothers, whoever you've got. You keep them close to you, especially after a loved one passes away, and they won't start motivating you after a bit to just, you know what, just because that's happened, don't let that affect the rest of your life. Because I know a few people that lost like their parents and stuff. Obviously, for the rest of their lives, literally, they won't go to uni, they won't go to school, that's it, just the end of them. But obviously, if you're gonna do that, you gotta think about it as, yes, my dad's gone now, but he's still with us because he's still watching over us, if that makes sense. So would you realistically want your dad looking at you just sitting at home doing nothing? So that kind of motivates you as well, because like, yeah, dad's watching, do better, he'll be proud.
I think that's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah.
In terms of not just, do nothing, but, slowly start to progress with your life.
Yeah. It's like readjusting.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what sacrifices have you made in order to do social media?
Sacrifice? There was quite a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah. No view, like, shit, none of that. In case anyone's trying to get on to me for that. Sacrifices family-wise, basically. So it's like, you have some family that don't really like what you're doing, and then some family that's motivating you to do it. Obviously, some friends that are in short, like, to your face, they're like, yeah, you're doing good, but behind your back, they're talking about you. So, alongside that is, my eldest brother, actually, when I first used to post like little Instagram skits back when I was like 13, 14. And I wasn't allowed to have socials in. What it was my eldest brother caught me on Instagram once. He took my phone off me, he went to my mum, and he started chatting the most, saying, oh, he's doing this and he's doing this and he's on Instagram, he shouldn't be on social media at 14, wherever. And then, to be honest though, a year after that, on a sly one obviously, I opened another Instagram account basically, and a TikTok account as well. It was Musical.ly at the time, but after about a year after that it was TikTok. But I opened an Instagram account. Obviously we had to wait here because Musical.ly was more of a girls thing. Can't really go there and start like doing girl stuff on a girls app. TikTok came around. It was like a girls app as well at the start, but then you'd see like a lot of guys jumping on it too. And obviously we weren't making no girls content creation where we was doing like men's thing, like a little blog of your day or some banter videos, stuff like that. Made a few videos, and the first one got obviously 23 mil that I spoke about last time. And then from there, I'm not even lying, I sent that to my older brother, and he was like, oh, you should have done that a long time ago. Let me do it a long time ago.
Can't win, can you?
You can't.
So is that your oldest brother you're talking about?
Yeah, my oldest brother.
So what is the age difference between you and your oldest brother?
He's like double my age plus like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like 35, 36.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So let's talk about collaboration, because I see you do quite a lot of collaboration with a lot of rappers and other famous people as well. So how did those collaborations come about?
Networking, literally. Spoke about it last time too. Networking. Obviously, a few of the rappers I knew, I met through like little greets and stuff. But through that was where it is like some of the rappers is like their managers, because their management, they're already on, like, they're trying to promote the rapper, of course, because that's their job as a manager. They're on social media anyway, so they're seeing videos 24/7 on For You page of, they're basically doing like video analytics, seeing what's trending, see what's not trending, seeing what rappers are doing, what they're wearing, what type of music likes popping in the UK, all of that type of stuff. So they used to literally come across my videos, and when I used to go there to like say, we're going to the rapper or something, they'd end up saying, oh, yo, that's Zed off TikTok. And you'd be like, nah, that ain't me. I used to do that for jokes, and then you used to be like, oh, nah, that is you. And you start laughing, have a joke, and then build a connection there. And once you get a connection with one rapper's management, you get a connection with like at least 5-6 others as well. Because one rapper will always be connected to about 6-7 others.
Absolutely.
You get it?
Yeah.
So from one person, now when you go see another person, it'll be like, oh yeah, I know you through this guy and this guy and this guy. So you can build a connection there too. And then you just network. And obviously these rappers are like the rappers, but they're just normal people. If you think about it, literally, they're normal people. I've met that many that I can tell you this now, they're literally normal people. Just like either they're hidden away, if they're not hidden away, then just literally normal people that just make music. Some of the rappers that I've met, literally, we have like brother conversations with every other day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally like we talk as if like we've known each other for so long.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who was the first rapper that you actually did a collaboration with?
First rapper,
Yeah.
I think it was Ghostface, Ghostface 600.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that collaboration, what networking did you do in order to do that collaboration?
Basically, he was coming down to Birmingham, and around that time I was in the area too, and was going past, seen his van, and his manager ended up clocking me basically, and we spoke for a bit, and then me and Ghost was working on a collaboration and stuff for like TikTok and stuff, because at that time I was booming on TikTok. So we was working on a collaboration, and then after that done a little collab, spoke here and there, this and that, but obviously don't really talk to him like that anymore, because he's on the, don't want to talk about it, but he's on like that side of the fame side, so don't really want to be associated or any of that, so kind of cut ties basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, say no more. Okay. And in terms of recently, you recently appeared in a music video as well.
Yeah.
With the Birmingham rapper. Do you just want to tell viewers a bit about that video and who the rapper is?
Yeah, so RM Sayonara, big up RM. Basically, he's shooting a music video. There was a public recording session, and then there was one for invite only. So if you're part of Forza Birmingham, there's an Instagram called, there's an account on Instagram called Forza Birmingham. There's Forza Telford as well. On their page, it's full of cars. You'll see G63s, you'll see 3 Series, M3 comps, M4s, you'll see the lot of it. And basically, for that, you got to be part of Forza's basically like crew. My uncle got an invite because my uncle had a car at the time, obviously. He had a Urus, and after that, he got an invite, but he couldn't make it down, basically. But what happened was, I also got an invite, and funny enough, I got an invite myself, obviously, and one of my ex-teachers, he got an invite too.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a yellow and black S3 going around?
Is that in the W area? Or?
Yeah.
S3, I think I have, yes.
It's like, there's 2 of them. There's black and yellow one. There's another black and yellow one.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, he got an invite too. So I was like, okay, you know what? We might as well both go together then. And then obviously my uncle came along afterwards too, because he couldn't make it first, but then he did come in later. So that was fine. And then obviously we all went. He was chilling there. He was having a laugh at this, that. But for RM, normally you'd think of like, because of the way he raps and portrays himself as like a stick-up person, proper polite. He's proper, like he's a genuine guy. He's proper down to earth. He'll have a proper conversation with you. He's never like rude or anything like. He's not arrogant, nothing like that. Yeah.
I think with certain rappers, you can actually see how they like.
Exactly.
Like when you see them off, not their music video, but how they like on social media
versus real life. Yeah.
You can actually see if they're humble or whether they like this or that.
Yeah. RM's a proper humble.
Yeah. You can actually see from like the social media videos that he does.
Yeah.
When it comes on social media as well. Outside of the music world.
Yeah.
Music video, sorry. Okay. So let's talk a bit about your company. I know we spoke a bit about it in part 1.
Yeah.
So what is your 5-year plan for Visionaire UK?
5-year plan? To be honest, I don't really have a 5-year plan, if that makes sense. I just started off like a couple of months back. But as of right now, alhamdulillah, I've got a team of 12. We're doing obviously our work and stuff. What's next is maybe, obviously, because I'm networking already now, once I've got to a point where I've networked in my own personal opinion, to the max. I'm gonna start using the actual. Right now, obviously, I'm like creating connections. But connections is you can't just create a connection and then be like, oh, that's it, leave them there on your page or whatever. You gotta interact constantly as well, because then you gain like a brotherhood out of it. So once you got like a brotherhood out of it, you will do stuff for them, they'll do stuff for you. It works both ways, you get it. So obviously, once you've networked enough to the point where you've got at least, in my opinion, probably like 10 people that are like your own brothers in networking wise. After that, I'm going to expand the company, hopefully, inshallah, hands down. Also, I got a place in uni as well this year.
Okay, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Going to uni, I'm going to do a bachelor's degree in business and management.
Okay,
yeah.
Mashallah, that's really good. So some viewers may be watching this and say, what are the benefits of using a marketing agency? So what are some of the benefits of using a marketing agency?
Okay, so a marketing agency, like I said before, networking is like one of the main keys. And alongside that, nowadays, 2024 society, we all live literally online as much as we do in real life. So let's say you open a business now, yeah, it might be one-off, but majority of the time nowadays you need social media. Before it was just like word of mouth, now it's like word online. So like take Mr. T for example, he was literally like a normal ice cream van before. You've interviewed him as well. He was a normal ice cream van before. Obviously he's marketed himself online on his own social media page, Mr. T's Ice Cream, and now he tours the whole of the UK. Majority of the time, anyone he goes past, they know, yeah, it's Mr. T off TikTok, let's go buy an ice cream. They'll want to buy it because it's Mr. T. Do you get it? He's also gone to Dubai, I think it is. He's trying to franchise, I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's on his Instagram page. So that would obviously happen through marketing himself on his own page. If that didn't happen, he would have been like a normal ice cream man.
Absolutely. So big shout out to Mr. T.
Yeah.
So when I did interview him, he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
So like he does all the marketing himself.
I recorded one of his videos for him when he was down in Warsaw.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's a really good example of the benefits of marketing.
Yeah, of course.
As well. So let's talk about your business and ups and downs in business.
Yeah.
I know you've officially been running for a couple of months, but you have been doing it for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So what are some of the downs that you weren't expecting that have happened in your business?
Downs, okay, so with like a marketing agency, it's always like a 50-50 chance. And when I say 50-50, I mean like in the sense of not everyone needs marketing, but a lot of people need marketing, so you need to find exactly who needs marketing. Because a lot of places that are already opened, they'll have a marketing team set there already, so they won't need another marketing like person. So as much as you try contacting whoever you want, it could be a local shops, could be some people in town or whatever it is, they'll already have something in place to do with marketing. So what you'll need to do is literally find the people that are basically gonna open a branch, like a franchise, but not then. Find them obviously like a few months before they open. If you find them like maybe a month before, no, they ain't gonna work, because they'll say, yeah, we already got a marketing team. But if you find them like a couple months before, you'll be like, okay, what can you do? Can do this, can do this, can do this. Okay, that's cool, we'll get back to you. They'll go find someone else. Then they'll look at your work and then their work. Obviously my work's better. So they'll come my way. So that's how it works like that.
Okay, so some of the downs from that is you may not be the first marketing agency to approach that business.
Yeah, basically, and you might not, obviously, when you start a marketing agency, you might not get as much businesses or customers that you want. You'll just have to play the waiting game, basically. Once the word gets out there about, yeah, in my case, Visionaire is a good marketing agency, this is that, people start coming to you anyways. I've had a couple of businesses that have literally left their marketing and like started marketing with us guys, basically.
Yeah. Okay.
So it works like that. It's literally just word of mouth, and like people obviously, some people spread stuff about you. Some people, they actually like leave you positive reviews, and like they talk to other. If you got like a good connection with one business and you're marketing for them, that franchise will guaranteed know another franchise, and that one will know another one. So when that franchise needs someone to do marketing, the first one will be like, yeah, do it from him, because he's been doing it with us for X amount of months now. He's proper good at it, he's this, he's that, and then they'll contact me too.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So in terms of an up in business, what is the biggest up you've had in your business?
Biggest up? I think biggest up is just opening alone, you know.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I'm already 18. Last year, if you asked me last year about opening a business or taking like I don't know, at the start of last year, if you asked me about social media, actually taking it serious, or just going on there just to joke about and stuff, or even with business, open a business, I'd literally laugh in your face and say, what are you talking about? Oh, I don't want to do a business. Obviously, as you grow up, you mature. So, yeah.
So it's all about, would you say, your mentality?
Mentality, basically, yeah. If you ain't got a screwed on head, you ain't really going to get far in life. Because some people, they're a bit dada in their head, and they just stick up for absolutely no reason. But then when you look at their background, they've got nothing under their name.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't be stick up at least if you haven't got nothing under your name.
That is 100% true. And also your network as well.
Yeah, of course.
That plays a big impact as well.
100%.
So in terms of your network, the people that you hang around with, are they all business minded as well?
The people that I hang around with now, so shout out to my close boy, Zahid. He's got his own, sorry, what do you call it?
Car detail.
Yeah, car detail. He does that. He's very business minded because his older brothers, they own Makela in Wolverhampton.
Okay.
Yeah. So obviously through that, he's a younger brother. He's gonna look at that too, and he's gonna want to open a business too. So he's proper business minded. My other friend Raji, he's proper business minded. Obviously he's working a job now. He's doing his thing, but he said inshallah he's gonna obviously look into opening a business and stuff. But he's he's a proper wise person. He's proper clever. Before, back in the day, this guy was like, me, him, and my other boys used to be the class clowns. We used to make everyone laugh. We weren't there, the class wasn't laughing. Literally, class was dead silent. But now, alhamdulillah, obviously, like growing up, our mindsets have changed. Like, because back then that was just like fun and joke and a laugh because it was in school. But once you come out of school, you start seeing like real life. School's not really real life. Schools for education, they don't really teach you, in my opinion, they don't teach you jack all. Because with school is, they don't teach you how to cope if you got no money, they don't teach you how to make money, they don't teach you how to none of that. They teach you, all they literally teach you is work, education, work, go uni, go college, go this, go that. That's it. They don't actually teach you nothing about real life.
That's 100% true because what they're doing is training people to be employees as opposed to business owners.
Exactly.
They don't teach people how to manage their money, money management, etc. So that's some really good points that you make.
Yeah, and especially the teachers nowadays as well, because they'll be teaching a student, for example, and students may be not focused or something. They'll turn around and say, yeah, I've got my degree, I've got this, I've got that. Who are you? How are you saying that to a kid that ain't even done GCSEs? Does that make sense? Yeah,
I guess some kids are like proper rowdy.
Yeah.
So the teacher probably just giving up anyway.
Don't get me wrong, we was like that as well. But we had some of them teachers like that. We had to stick it on them for them to then shut their mouths. Because some of the teachers were a bit stick up as well because we're from Warsaw. It's a bit like that. But obviously when you give them a bit of lip back, they just shut their mouth eventually. And then they actually start working with you rather than working against you, in my opinion. Some of the teachers, their job's to teach, but they like pick and choose. I'll say this straight up I'll say this as clear as possible. I was supposed to go to sixth form as well. I had to go to Samuel College because the head of sixth form, she literally, I'm not even lying, she's like a split personality person. She chooses to like some people and then she chooses to dislike people. Like she has like you know them people that pick and choose who they like and who they don't, just off of like looks or assumptions or whatever. She's literally like that. Now I had the whole year in year 11. She used to tell me, "Oh, you ain't getting in sixth form because you ain't getting a grade, you ain't getting this, you ain't getting that." I was like, "All right, then we'll see on the results day." She's like, "That's fine. If you get the results, I'll let you in." It was fine. Results day came. Boom! I got all my GCSEs. Turns around and she goes, "Oh, I ain't got no spaces left." she ain't got no spaces left. But the funny thing was, a couple months later, people were leaving, people were joining, people were leaving, people were joining. So how you telling me you got no places? That was literally, she just wanted to point fingers at me and say, yeah, I don't like you. So
okay.
I hope this gets to her as well, you know, this podcast.
Yeah, I hope she is watching.
Yeah, I hope she's watching. Yeah, Bonnie, I'm doing better than you.
So, what motivates you, and where do you get your motivation from?
Motivation, my friends, you know, my friends, obviously family as well, and dad. My friends wise, now obviously I've got a small circle that obviously we all trust each other. There's like 4, 5, 6 of us only. We're proper close, so they motivate me to do better and like elevate myself in life. Because growing up, obviously my siblings are a lot older than me. Like I was telling you, my youngest sister's, I say youngest, but she's 10 years older than me. Do you get it? So you can't really have certain conversations with, even though they're your siblings and stuff, like your brother, but you can't really have certain conversations with them that you could have with your friends, if that makes sense. Then obviously your friends knowing your struggles and stuff, they motivate you to, you know what, yeah, that's happened to you in life, but don't let that affect that. And then also now, like I was telling you before, my brother as well, even my eldest brother now too, they both started like obviously stepping up and giving advice, especially my brother Imran. He's like proper, his head's always been screwed on from like day one. Obviously now, seeing that obviously we've lost obviously our parent, I've only had like 18 years with that, if that makes sense. But at 18, I was a kid, so you don't really remember too much before like 10. So what if you remember 8 years? In my life, of dad, I've got like 8 years of memories. Because like before 10, you can remember certain stuff, but not too much because you was a kid.
Yeah.
So obviously my brother knows that, and he's obviously seen that too. And they've obviously lived their lives with dad around for 20, 30 years. So they've had that time, I haven't. So my older brother sees that, and literally my dad used to, what's it called? When I first started YouTube, it used to be vlogs, and my dad used to actually record them for me.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to go to like Caspian's in Birmingham, Card Road. Went in the back, he was literally teaching me how to make pizza and stuff. It was funny, it was just jokes. And then he used to go around Birmingham vlogging and stuff like that. My dad used to motivate me as well. Say, yeah, put me on the camera too, I want to be on the camera too. Don't read that, put me on the camera too. We both used to be like the stars of YouTube, if you want to call it that. But now, of course, because dad's gone, my brother does that motivation now.
Okay.
So the little things, it's like little things. Just because my dad's recording me, it doesn't mean he's not motivating me. My dad's recording me, so that's a motivation on itself. Yeah. Now my brother does that for me. He's like, oh yeah, now take a picture like this. Now actually that one don't look good, take it like this. And then he'll be like, oh, you're doing your socials now, you're doing this now. You've got into uni now, you're doing better than literally most of us. And I goes, yeah, and obviously brother talk, and he motivates you a lot now. He does that obviously. Mom as well, because obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the first in the family to go uni.
Okay.
Yeah. So first in the family to go uni. It's a big accomplishment for obviously our family, because I'm going uni, and it's basically a big accomplishment. So mom's proud. I know dad's going to be proud. My sisters are proud. Brother's definitely proud. So yeah, that's literally my motivation there. As long as I can see them, don't matter. But even my friends, like obviously my close ones, matters. But then at the end of the day, if your family's not happy with you, then who cares about everyone else?
Yeah.
You gotta make your family proud first, then make everyone else smile with you as well. You get it?
Yeah, 100%. So you say you're going to uni. So in terms of the fees, uni fees, what is your opinion on the uni fees?
So what do you mean by that?
In terms of like, is it like 8-9 grand a year? Yeah. So what is your opinion on that? You know, after you finish 3 years, you come out of uni with a whole lot of debt. So what's your opinion on that?
To be honest, with that debt is like, if you get a job, then you can handle it. But if you know about student finance, basically what it is, let's say you're in debt of 27 grand for university, because obviously the uni gets 9 grand a year for obviously teaching and lecturing and stuff like that, giving you a degree. So they get 9 grand a year. So that's 3 years. You've got your degree now, you came out of uni, you're in 27 grand of debt. For some people that's a lot of money. Do you get it? it's not easy debt to clear off. 27 grand is a lot of money. So what it is people actually don't know this, but I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's around the age of 35 or above. If obviously you haven't paid off the full debt, they completely cancel it out. It gets completely cleared off. You don't need to pay it off. And on top of that, obviously, if you don't get an income of above, I think it's 25,000 a year, they don't charge you, so they won't take that debt back off you either.
Okay.
And on top of that as well, throughout the year, you'll only end up literally paying probably like a grand or two at max for the whole year. They'll only take like a certain amount of you. They won't take obviously your whole wage that you're earning. They'll take like 1 or 2% of it literally.
Yeah.
So throughout the year, if you add up, it's like a grand or two. What's a grand or two when they've gave you 27 to go study and you've got a degree out of it and you're getting paid like 40,000-50,000 pounds a year? So I think, in my opinion, I don't think that's too bad of a deal.
Okay. So you mentioned there about 35 it gets wiped out. Has that changed? Because I believe it's like 40, 50.
No. I'm pretty sure it's around 35, 37. Pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, then in that case, it doesn't seem that bad then.
In that case, it doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah. So in part one, you spoke about nazar.
Yeah.
So how have you overcome, or what are the steps that you're taking to overcome nazar?
Prayer, and obviously your family guiding you as well. So like my brother will tell me here and there stuff, you're doing this. If people see you like that, though, obviously you'll get back evil eye, nazar on you. Don't post this until you've got it, and once you've got it, then you can post it. So it's like, for example, now my uni place, no one actually knows other than like 2 of my boys that I've got a uni place, and my family obviously. No one else knows that. Do you get it? When the podcast comes out, it's going to be obviously too late because uni is going to be starting by the time it comes out anyway, so that don't really matter. But even with that, I haven't told no one I've got uni place in uni.
Yeah, I think keeping some things away from social media is good.
Yeah, of course.
Because I see a lot of people putting stuff on social media and then they complain, oh yeah, this has happened, that has happened.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you don't post it, then people won't know about it.
Exactly.
So they can't put evil eye on it.
What it is a lot of people have assumptions of I post my whole life on social media. When's the last time you seen me post genuinely on Instagram?
I think it was that music video.
And when was that? Like a month ago?
Yeah.
Exactly. Recently I've rarely been posting because I'm not even going to lie, I've been laid back because I've got customers and stuff. Obviously, you got to work with them for marketing and stuff, whatnot. I basically own the company, so it's a bit of a headache. It's like managing your team and then making sure the customer gets exactly what they want. And then on top of that, it's just a lot of like live stuff. And then on top of that, now that I'm going into uni, it's just going to be a bit more of a headache. But hopefully, with my mindset, I know I should be able to do 2 things at once. So that'll be alright.
Okay, mashallah, that's really good. Yeah. So we touched on mindset just then.
Yeah.
And you just spoke about it then as well. So let's say people have got a broke mentality.
Yeah.
What steps can they take to move on to the next step and broaden their horizons and not have a broke mindset?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I had a broke mindset probably like 2 years ago. Yeah, I was doing booming on socials, but I was on socials, but I didn't have to make money off socials. So I was just doing it just for like publicity, basically. We weren't really making nothing off it. And then obviously, I woke up one day and I was like, yeah, I've got a following. Why am I not actually doing something with it? So what it is obviously if you're gonna have a broke mentality, you're not gonna get far in life. Literally, you won't get far in life because your mind is just gonna be programmed to, safe. I'm gonna go to school. Nothing's gonna happen for me there. I'm gonna go to college. I'm probably get kicked out. Yeah, let's just go work in Bossman's corner shop or let's go to the chip shop. It's cool. And obviously, not gonna lie, with Pakistanis is they're very much underpaid. They will not pay you government wage, which is like what £8.50, £9 an hour. They're not paying you that. They'll pay you like 4, if that. So you don't want to have a broke man's mindset. Obviously, fix up your mindset. Dream big, because if you're not dreaming big, you won't really get nowhere. Because I started dreaming big like 2-3 years ago. Obviously, $100 now. Look, I've got a marketing agency. I've got a following. I've got a lot of networks. Got people there. So that wouldn't happen if obviously I didn't dream big.
Yeah, 100%. I think at one point most of us had a growth mentality.
Yeah, of course.
But then, something just clicks.
Something clicks.
They'll just change our mentality.
You know what it is? With a lot of people, they've all got the click in them, but it's just you have to play the waiting game with them. Not everyone's like programmed to be 18 with their head screwed on, or be 21 with their head screwed on. Do you get it? Some people, it takes them a bit of time because they want to live the high life or the outside life, the street life. After they've done what they're doing, they finally figured out, you know what, that ain't really gonna take me further. Then they'll click, and then they'll start doing other stuff. And obviously, when they do that, they'll do a lot better in life. They'll be more grateful, and their mentality will change as well. You just gotta wait for the right time. Everyone's different; they click at different times.
Yeah, 100%. That's really accurate. That is. And do you have any final words to say to the viewers?
Final words. Make sure you subscribe, like on the video. Check out his other podcasts as well. It's got quite a lot. Check out my page on Instagram. Both of them, Visionaire UK, I'm my main one. Look out for the new podcast.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for this podcast. I will put all the links in the description box below. So I hope you have enjoyed part 2 of this podcast. Big shout out to Zahid for taking the time out to speak to me again. No problem. And like Zahid said, please, if you did like this podcast, please hit that subscribe button and a notification bell. And do look out for the next podcast. And thank you very much for watching.